RVV. The local RVV coordinator which was Elias, stayed with us all the time, and he showed us which dollars to use and taught us the way around so we could also go on our own. For instance, he told us like the street we lived is in Bucero, so if you needed to take public transit, you know how to get back home. Or he taught us the tail names and how to take the dollar system, which was probably the most important way to get around Arusha to begin with, because that's like the way public transit works here. Other than that, we also had a driver driving us to the school because it was kind of far away. David was always on time, and he was always willing to do, like, if we wanted to stop at a supermarket, he was always willing to do something and ask no questions. So he was very nice too. Public transit and coordinating, there was never an issue with it. It was always like predictable, which is a very valuable thing for Arusha, and I highly recommend it.
What was the most positive surprise you experienced there at the program within the country?
I was genuinely surprised with how nice and like genuine everyone here was. That when they asked you how you were, you could tell like they really cared, and they just wanted, it was obvious that their main priority was that you were happy and comfortable. And even just on the streets in Arusha, everyone says hi. It's so nice, it's so welcoming, and I was really surprised. I didn't expect it to be like that.
What was the most difficult or the cultural shock you experienced there?
I think the most difficult thing I experienced, and this probably has to do with us going at night, to Arusha at winter, but was that it got very dark here early, and it was kind of hard to walk the streets at night. So sometimes we had to stay in our own room just because it got dark early. And if we planned to go out, we had to know to call a taxi ahead of time, because taking the dollar system at night or the bus system at night would have been kind of dangerous. So probably the biggest shock would have just been how early it got dark because it's winter, but the weather's still warm outside. So,
how would you describe your accommodations, meals, and the security in the house?
Everything was just great. The rooms, the bathrooms, it was clean, it was easy, it was comfortable. The food was amazing. I don't think I could have asked for any more. The cook is great. Everyone is so nice here. It's really homely. It makes you feel comfortable and welcome. And it was a great experience.
Any other thing the volunteers should know?
Also with security, this whole thing is gated off and walled off, and which it's not overly secure or anything, and you can easily come out of it, but it also adds a sense of privacy, so you can just hang out on the couches and know that no one's watching you. And also, if you go to the second floor, you get a very pretty view of Arusha, like just looking over when the sun's setting, and you can see the big national church.
What is your favorite memories?
One of my favorite memories is probably watching the sun setting from the top on the second floor up there. One of my other favorite memories is also the daily excursions, which Nelson and Elias tell us about. Like, going to the waterfall was a lot of fun. We hiked on rocks to this beautiful waterfall, and also going to a hot spring was very fun. Also, just meeting the children and everyday occurrences, which you didn't expect, were really fun too.
Yeah, I would just say, like, just meeting everyone in the community, because everyone's so welcoming, and it's just, they're people I'm never gonna forget, and I'm just gonna remember how like caring and nice everyone was, and it really like gave me a new perspective.
Okay, thank you very much.